What's up, everyone? This is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. I have a special guest with me today. I have Dominique hanging out with me today. She's looking on this side to see how things are flowing on this end. So I need y'all to come on in the room and let us know that you are here. Come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Say hello to my special guest today. Say hello to Dominique Dudley on today. Good morning. Good morning, Kenya Noel. Good morning, girl. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Pastor Alex. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. Good morning. It says, Dom is like, where is my coffee? Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Stephanie Burbridge Hall. Good morning, Kim Edmondson. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Kenny Stanley. Good morning, Rosanna Bivens. Good morning, Ron Robinson. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Y'all like my co-host today? I got my girl with me today. No, she doesn't have her coffee yet. Good morning, Julie. How are you feeling? Thank you for sharing your journey with us. We just going to continue to keep praying healing upon you for sure. Good morning, Pastor Antoinette. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, Latrice Jones, girl. Good morning. Yvonne said, look at those beautiful smiles. Good morning. I figured since she's like always checking me out on the background, she might as well come on and see it from the front all the way around. She's not going to stay with us the whole time. But I got her on camera, y'all. Can y'all believe it? I got her on camera. Good morning, y'all. Come on in the room. So tell me something good. What did you get from yesterday from Sarah when she was sharing about DACA and the Dreamers? Good morning, Riakas. What did you all get from Sarah? What did you get? Just put that in the comment section. Do us a favor and share this video. It is Workshop Wednesday today. We got a lot of news, but we still going to get to the workshop as well. Good morning, Diane Ladybug. Pastor Antoinette says, great to have your daughter with you getting in the car, but need to say, Fauci said, I've got time today. Listen, Fauci wasn't playing yesterday. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning. Kenya says, listen, Sarah is the truth and we have a lot of work to do. We do. And we're going to have her back on as well. And she's going to also do a special segment on the Patreon. Diane Ladybug said, good morning, beautiful. All right. Yes, Diane, she was very informative. So y'all, good morning, Josh. What's up? Josh, this is my daughter hanging out with me today. Josh is from Texas. He's the one that helped me do some changes to get the algorithm up. So we credit Josh for that. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Regina Short. Good morning. All right, y'all, before we go to the intro, real quick, y'all see Dominic wearing the News in Motion t-shirt. Good morning, Dr. Kim Carter. She's wearing the News in Motion t-shirt. Listen, the shirt with the words across the front, those will not be ready until September the 1st. Those of you who have been placing orders, we've been getting them out as soon as we can. We ran out of some sizes, so we're working on that. But we're getting there. Let me see. Kim Edmondson says, so good to hear real information, not misinformation. Yep, Sarah's the truth. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Jakithia. Let's see. Josh says, mini me in the building. Dr. Carter, Aunt Kim Carter said, hi, Dominic. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Good morning, y'all. All right, let's get this party started because we could talk all day, but we got to get moving. All right, y'all, we are back, y'all. We got today's quote, the quote for the week. Bam. Never alter who you are because someone isn't pleased with what you are doing. Do you and make bold moves. And of course, those are words from my very own self, Gail Dudley. So that's the quote for today. Keep putting those comments out there. And for those of you like, wow, she says she's not talking today. She's just watching on this end to see what happens from this side of things and not on the other side. So I was like, just get on the show. Just get on the show. So we'll see how long she's going to stay there. I'm seeing some of y'all talk. Jakithia, hey, I saw you were at, oh, okay, I got y'all. Y'all have y'all's own conversation. Rosanna Briven said, you are beautiful.
Thank you.
So there, y'all, she got thank you out. There you go. Trust me, she does not like this side of things. All right, y'all, the NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks claimed the first NBA championship in 50 years after beating Phoenix Sun last night, 105-98 in Game 6 of the finals. Now, y'all, let's get to Dr. Fauci. Y'all, Dr. Fauci wasn't playing with Rand Paul yesterday. He said on live television, here's the quote, Senator Paul, you do not know what you're talking about, and I want to say that officially. Bam. It's like enough said, right? Kim Kill said, hello, beautiful. Enough said, right? So that's Dr. Fauci. He's not playing, y'all. He's gotten free. Y'all, CNN is reporting, since we're talking about the coronavirus, CNN is reporting it's time to put the mask back on. These are the experts saying this. Nearly 73 million Americans live in counties with high COVID infection. That's what's happening. Let's see what Kenny Stanley is saying. We have work to do when it comes to dreamers. You're right. The narrative makes it seem that it's just people from Mexico, but they are not. Yep, you got that right. You got that right. Y'all, child cases in the COVID-19, the coronavirus, they're rising. U.S. life expectancy falls by 1.5 years due to the pandemic. This is the biggest drop since World War II. Kim Edmondson, get free, Dr. Fauci, get free. You're right. I never took my mask off either. Y'all, the number of games, huh? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking Tokyo, y'all. Yeah. The number of games linked to COVID-19 cases in Japan this month was 79 on Wednesday. The number of cases, I shouldn't say games, the number of cases were 79 on Wednesday, with more international athletes testing positive at home, and they are unable to get to travel to Japan. The question here is, why are we continuing these games in the first place when we know that the number of positive infections at the Olympics is rising? So what's going to happen? The actual official opening is on Friday. There's going to be a soccer tournament, I believe, today, but the official opening is Friday. Will they be able to carry this through? Now, y'all, the World Health Organization leader says the virus risk is inevitable to Tokyo Games. So we're just, yeah, I'm with you, Pastor Antoinette. Why? Just why? Why? Y'all, and then here's this right here in the United States, a senior aide to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and an unnamed White House official. Now, the reason that the person is unnamed, they do not have to report based upon the press secretary of the White House administration, of the Biden administration. They do not have to report lead officials. Some are saying it's Vice President Kamala Harris because she too was with those Democrats from Texas, but people are saying it's not Vice President Kamala Harris. She tested negative. So y'all, that's what's happening these two individuals both tested positive according to reports. Let me see. Shut those games down. What are they waiting on? That's a great question. The games are being continued because of money, probably so. Did you see that the U.S. gymnastic team is staying in a hotel instead of the campus? I'm not mad. I'm not either. You got to put your own health out there. Now, y'all, some of y'all have been fighting back on this, but we're going to continue to do this because of what's happening. So let's go ahead and play this. Now, if you have not been vaccinated, y'all check with your physician. Ask them questions if you have concerns. But we want to show you this quick video. possibly. All right, y'all, we are back, y'all. So here's another one. Bloomberg is reporting that Tom Barack Jr., not his last name is Barack, not his first name. Tom Barack Jr., the founder of Colony Capital and a former top fund raiser for Donald Trump, was indicted, y'all. Yep, that's a whole lobbying thing. He was indicted. It's getting closer and closer and closer and closer to that person. So that's happening, and he's, according to federal prosecutors, this is Tom Barack Jr., 74, and two others engaged in unlawful efforts to advance the interests of the UEA in the U.S. So that's happening. All right, y'all, need all of y'all to tell me what this means. What's up, Mike Nicholson? Mike Nicholson is saying, what's up? Yep, I got my girl with me today. I got her with me today. All right, y'all, before I do, y'all, we've been talking about this, and Senator Chuck Schumer is he's supposed to do it today, so he's poised to do it today. Y'all, what's the cloture vote? What's the cloture vote? Tell me what it is. Anybody who guessed that will get a t-shirt. What's the cloture vote? And y'all, honesty, don't go to Google. Don't go to Google. Good morning, Deborah Sneed. Don't go to Google. Good morning, Kim Graves. Y'all, what is the cloture rule? What is it? 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 All right, I know y'all on a little bit of lag time, but the time is clicking. What's the cloture rule? What is it? Because Chuck Schumer is going to do it today, although the bill is not completed. He's going to still put it on the floor today. What's the cloture rule? What is it? Y'all, come on. Y'all got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on. No one knows what this is. I've been talking about this for a long time. Rosanna said it's Wednesday. I'm a day behind. What is it? No, Kim Edmondson. What is it? Y'all, the cloture rule is tied to the filibuster. Come on. How many times do I have to teach this to y'all? Y'all should know this. Y'all should be dreaming about this in your sleep. Y'all, the Senate tradition, I'm going to read it directly from the government's page so that maybe finally you get it. Elisa says, I don't know. Y'all be cracking me up. Mike Nicholson says, I'm in the shower right now. I'm glad your phone is waterproof. Y'all, the Senate tradition, I'm going to give y'all the long part of it. But this is a part of the filibuster. So listen, just listen. Now, the Senate tradition of unlimited debate has allowed for the use of the filibuster, a loosely defined term for action designed to prolong debate and delay or prevent a vote of the bill. Kenya Noel said, my dog ate my homework. Girl, you crazy. You are just crazy. Anyway, so y'all, prior to 1917, the Senate rules, this has been around for a long time. Remember, I told y'all this. The Senate rules did not provide for a way to end the debate and force a vote on a measure. That year, the Senate adopted a rule to allow a 2/3 majority. This is where they need 60 votes. Kenny Stanley said, I missed that class. Kim Edmondson said it's too early for a pop quiz. See, they just be like, I'm gonna get y'all. Y'all should know this by now. So anyway, this is where forget the way it's said on the government website. Y'all listen, they need 60 votes. Y'all know right now the Senate is split 50-50. Vice President Kamala Harris comes in, she breaks the tie, so it becomes 51-50. But because it's a bill, and remember, Chuck Schumer used up all of his freebies, if you will, he needs 60 votes, which means he needs 10 Republicans. But here's the problem. We don't even have Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema to even agree with the Democrats. So they're just causing all kinds of things, which means things aren't passing. They're not passing. So this infrastructure bill, Senator Chuck Schumer wants to put it on the floor today for a vote. So he wants a cloture vote, which means that, we're going to have to debate this. You just can't shut it down. Well, the GOP can use the filibuster to stop it. They can stop it. They can sit there and read Green Eggs and Ham if they want to for 48 hours, 72 hours, a whole week. They can do that because they need 60 votes. So what is Chuck Schumer going to do? Is he going to kill the filibuster and allow the vote to go forward or not? Now, y'all, Mitch McConnell did that when they were trying to get the Supreme Court justice through. Again, the Democrats just will not play chess. Demia Candy said, baby boss is on here today. Y'all, for those of you just tuning in, Dominic is on this side. She wants to see what's happening from this side. So if you see her on the phone, she is texting, chatting, whatever, looking at some things. She's already seen a few things, so we're going to be making some changes, but that's why she's here. She says she's not going to talk, though. So y'all, that's what Chuck Schumer is doing. He's scheduling a procedural vote on a bipartisan infrastructure package. Now, here's something else that's so important. This package had been agreed upon even before the Biden administration. So we're going to see if the GOP is going to vote with them or not. Now, right now, they just don't want anything to pass because they don't want to look like the Democrats are winning anything. And we need to get beyond that. We need to get beyond that. So that's what's happening with Chuck Schumer. New York Times is reporting that he's expected to call the procedure vote this morning, also known as the cloture vote, to open debate. He wants a debate. And again, he will need to have 60 votes to do that. He doesn't even have two of his own, which is Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Kristen Sinema. I can't remember where Kristen Sinema is from. Oh, she's from Arizona. There you go. All right, so they have this bill they want to put forward. I don't know if that's going to happen. Now, y'all, you should think twice about this. As you know, Jeff Bezos went to space yesterday, and after landing, after coming back, he's only up there for a few seconds in his own little aircraft. After coming back, Bezos thanked the people. Now, get this, y'all. He thanked the people who let him do it. And he says, and I quote, "I want to thank every Amazon employee, every Amazon customer, because you guys paid for this." Bad wording, bad messaging, y'all. That's what he said. But Twitter was like, oh, heck no. Twitter let him have it yesterday. Y'all just go on there and put hashtag Bezos. You'll see everything that Twitter lit him up. So you got to think twice. This is about following the money again. If you're following the money, he just told you you paid for him to go to space. However, he's charging you a couple $1 million to get in his aircraft to go to space. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Damia says she got Gail real professional today. Now, Damia, you weren't supposed to call me out like that, girl. So anyway, all right, y'all. Historic. ESPN is reporting historic all-women broadcast team calls Baltimore Orioles and Tampa Bay Rays for the Major League Baseball game of the week on YouTube yesterday. Now, here's my question. Why do we always have to go to streams and the YouTubes and things like that? Why don't they just put us on national television? They know we good. They know we're good. But yep, y'all, there was a historic move. ESPN did report it. Okay, so ESPN, you reported it. So when are you going to let them take your seat at the table? Let's talk about that. All right, y'all, help wanted. And this is where we're going with Wednesday workshop. And I see the time is clicking. Help wanted, y'all. NPR is reporting workers have been leaving jobs in restaurants, bars, and hotels at the highest rates in decades. Each month so far this year, around 5% of the massive workforce have called it quits. In May alone, that was 706,000 people. Now, according to NPR, there are a staggering 1.2 million jobs unfilled in the service industry. That's happening, y'all. Now, working within the service industry during the coronavirus pandemic provided a wake-up call for a lot of people. What's the wake-up call? They decided, we ain't working here. I ain't working here. Not doing it. And they found out that the government pay was better than their hourly wage. So now you have people like Chipotle, Olive Garden, Wendy's, McDonald's, and others saying that they're going to now pay $11 to $17 an hour. Some of them are doing like $1,000 bonuses. I saw that on Wendy's off of Polaris Parkway. They're like $1,000. They're also paying people to interview. So they're really in need for people, y'all. They're so in need for people. Now, the other thing that's happening is that people are on TikTok. We're talking the younger people getting paid as influencers. And they're getting paid big money. Y'all, do y'all know if there's a item like a handbag or a purse or something you want, if TikTokers put it out there first, the chances of you getting it is almost impossible. So they're making serious cash on TikTok. Influencers are making some serious cash. So there's going to have to be a change on the narrative somewhere to make everybody kind of like free game for people. So people are like, I can start my own business. I can do a side hustle. I can do some influencing. So things are changing. Things are shifting. And y'all, this is all from the pandemic. People were sitting at home saying, I can write a book. I can speak. I can do master classes. I can do webinars. I can do data entry. I can do all kinds of things. Don't forget, Delta Airlines, not the variant. Delta Airlines is paying some serious money for customer service. Yep, almost $35 an hour. Who wouldn't want to do that and be able to fly free? Say that real fast. So that is happening, y'all. Let's see. I see Damia saying, I'm fixing. She goes, I'm fixing to, but she changed it. Figure out this tickety top. Good morning, Tommy Morrison. Good morning, Elizabeth Towns. Pay the people. You're right, Kim Edmondson. Hazel. Good morning, Hazel. Adrian says, time for a woman CEO at ESPN. Yep. Mike Nicholson says, Jeff gives 0. Now, Mike, I can't repeat that on here. But y'all, all of this is happening. Yep, y'all. TikTok is getting it. Kenya, you're right. Food services jobs are now $15 to $20 an hour. That is happening. That is happening. All right, y'all, for the Wednesday workshop, and then we'll be out of here. For the Wednesday workshop, this is what's happening. It's me today. It's me. Y'all got me today. Latrice says, folks are tired of working for corporate and government entities and not being appreciated. Know your worth. And that's where I'm headed. You're absolutely correct. We have to know our worth. We have to know our worth. If y'all know anybody out there that's working on a business, go ahead and share the video now, because I'm going to give y'all 15 tips. 15 tips. I have exactly 29, but those of you who are on Patreon will get the other 14 after today's segment. I got the boss beside me. I can't give y'all everything. They pushing it all to Patreon. You want to talk about Patreon at all? She says no, she doesn't want to. Let's see. Leah says, I need to go to Delta Airlines. I'm telling you, they paying. Diane saying the truth. Demia, I tried to do the Bust It Challenge, and my daughters were like, nah, they're not doing it. I know, y'all. I know. Okay, so here it is. Get your pens and paper. Here it is, y'all. We got a little bit time left. Now, this is all about, I got 29 tips. Again, you'll get 15 here if you are on Patreon. You can come over to Patreon and get the rest of them. And for those of you who are like, well, what's Patreon? It's a $5 membership, and there it is right there. You go to patreon.com/news in motion. You sign up to become a member. They get all kinds of things. Y'all, they got the rest of the news yesterday that we didn't put here. It was hard copy, but they received the rest of it on yesterday. So you want to check this out. Y'all we're talking 1 cup of coffee in an entire month. And you're worth it to invest that. That helps us continue to do the things that we're trying to do going forward, because we have a whole new remake come September the 1st, and that is happening, y'all. All right, so number one, you get the 15 tips. Number 1, you want to read any of them? She said, Number 1, stop making plans and start doing a project. Stop making plans and start doing the project. Y'all, we can plan forever. But at some point, you have to say, let me stop making plans and do the project. What project are you working on? Go ahead and get that started now. Y'all, stop making plans and start doing the project. You can make plans for the next year, and then the following year, you're like, okay, I'm going to start it. But then you start planning all over again because everything has shifted. Number 2, exchange services. If you know that you really can't afford that price tag right now, and there are some things that you're like, I can't afford this right now. In equal value, exchange services. So, for example, if you're looking for someone to write some of your digital marketing, there you go. Be her and people like her. But in exchange, whatever they need of equal value, exchange those services. Next, be willing to ask for help. Be willing to ask for help. That's number 3. Be willing to ask for help. For example, I told y'all, Epic failed with this daggone merch. Now, we really did not know that y'all we wanting the merch like this. We thought we was going to do an old school way. You can cash app us, give us your address, we send it. Y'all are ordering this. So we're in a catch-22. Number 1, we absolutely love the fact that people want the merch. But number 2, we don't have the system to put in place. We're building that system now. So we saw the demand, and the demand continues. And for all of you who said, don't worry about it, send it when you can send it, that'll be great. But listen, this is how we need to do it. So build that system. So be willing to ask for help. You can't do everything. Work within your purpose and within your lane. Things that you can't do, but is a part of what it is that you're doing. Ask for help. Seriously, y'all. Stop saying yes to everything. That's number 4. Stop saying yes to everything. There are some things you can, no, you don't even have to give a reason why you're saying no. Just stop saying yes for everything. Number 5, take time to listen. Hello, somebody. I'm not necessarily talking about listening to other people, and definitely don't listen to the naysayers, but I want you to listen to, in that still small voice of the prompting of the Holy Spirit or God to lead you into what he's calling you to. Listen. Also, listen to your heart. Listen to what makes your heart sing. Listen. I love it. Was it Cardi B? Cardi B received an award the other day, and there's this meme going around, and she was talking about her haters. Talking about don't listen to your haters, but now I'm going to contradict myself just a little bit. She was saying, but the haters keep downloading their music. And then she started laughing. She said, the haters, I benefit from you hating on me because you still downloading it. Hello, somebody. People are still watching. People are still following you. People are still seeing what you're doing. When they talk about you, not that you want to deal with all the negative conversation, but it's actually building up your brain, your brand. Number 6, walk with confidence, be bold, take risks. Y'all, walk with be bold about what it is you want to do. Come on, who would have thought that I would have had a live stream show on YouTube and Facebook? Yesterday alone on Instagram, y'all, there were over 12,000 views of a reel, all thanks to her. She said, Mom, you got to do this. You got to do this. I said, all right, I'll do it. Over 12,000 views. Yeah, that's happening. Number 7, live well. Y'all gotta be healthy. You gotta live well doing what you're doing so that you don't have brain fog. So you can really get in tune with what it is. You gotta live well. You gotta be healthy. You gotta do some exercise, walk, drink your water, do something. Mike Nicholson said, yep, listen, I'm an expert on hateration. Yep, I've been seeing your stuff. Good morning, Judy Neal. Good morning. Lori Williams, listen to your heart. And Cardi B at the same sentence. Yep. Number 8, being strong at times. What? Oh, being wrong. See, I like you up here, girl. You don't have to move back. She's like, that ain't happening. Being wrong at times is a growing opportunity. So let's just pause and slow down a little bit. Y'all, it's okay to be wrong. Use it to grow. Don't try to delete it. Don't try to remove it. Y'all, use it to grow. Being wrong is a growing opportunity. And we as people need to stop reminding people of their weaknesses or times that they were wrong. We all should be learning together, and we're helping other people not to do some of the same things. Number 9, be authentically excited about the success of others. Hello, somebody. Y'all, be genuinely excited for people. Be seriously. Not too long ago, I gathered like 15 women. Not too long ago. And the whole idea was to gather, and I was like, God, show me who these women are. And God allowed me to bring together 15 women. And the whole point was I wanted people to connect with somebody different and enjoy each other. And that's exactly what happened in about 90 minutes to 2-hour time. And that made my heart sing. And people were cheering each other on, and they were so excited about it. A lot of memories this past week came up from a conference I did in 2019 called When You Don't Know What to Do. Now that conference, I was like, wow, God has showed it to me. He woke me up in the middle of the night. I took out some poster board, wrote down everything that needed to happen. God gave me every speaker, and we went forward. That conference was amazing. And people are still talking about it. People that I didn't even know even felt the connection they felt, the comments I was receiving this past week from that conference, because that conference was on my birthday in 2019. And people are still talking about that conference. And people, are you doing another one? Not to my knowledge, no. But it blessed people. Sometimes we want to keep going on something, but maybe it was only a one-time event. So whatever you're doing, make sure you are excited and cheering on that other person. Number 10, support other businesses and entrepreneurs. Y'all, we got to support. We have to support. Seriously. And stop looking at their price point. Support. That's what's helping you revamp your brand and building your entity and building your business. We have to support. Y'all, support is free. Josh told me that a long time ago. Support is free, and it is so true. Sharing this video is free. You don't have to do anything else. Just share the video. It's free. Y'all, number 11, make an investment. Make a life investment. That investment can be $1, can be $5, can be $100, can be $1,000. But make a life investment into yourself. What do you want to learn? Y'all, pay for a coach. Every coach should have a coach. Everybody should have a coach. Everybody should have somebody speaking into their life. Y'all, you have to pay for that. There's a price point for that. Not too long ago, this was before the pandemic, I met with a woman who just said, she had seen some things that I was doing before I even started News in Motion. And she said, let's have lunch. Again, this is before the pandemic. I went to lunch with her. Actually, it was breakfast. We were in New Albany at the Bob Evans, right off there, off of whatever that road is. But anyway, she says, I have been watching you on LinkedIn. She said, it's cool to give some things for free. She said, but give some things away free. She said, but your price point is too low. She said, for example, I just met with somebody right here. And I want y'all to hear the story. Hear the story. Don't judge it. Hear the story. She goes, right before you got here, I was just meeting with somebody. She goes, right now, she goes, that 1 hour time with her, twice a month, her charge is $10K. Y'all, $10K. She ain't blink. She ain't wink. She ain't nothing. And she goes, I'm waiting for her to make sure she drops the money. While we were sitting there, $10K went into her bank account. She ain't blinked. She said, now, you may not be there yet. She said, but start raising your prices there. She goes, I've watched you. I've seen the information you put out there. She goes, I watch LinkedIn. I watch different people's threads every day. She goes, and I'm sitting there saying they're charging too low. She goes, why are you wasting your time charging it low? She goes, when you charge low, you're getting the audience who's going to pay low and then treat you like crap. But she didn't say crap. She said, the people in your price point, the people based upon the knowledge that you have. She goes, you want to change your demographic. You want to change who's coming to the table with you. Change your prices. You'll get a different audience. Hello, somebody, y'all. That was free. And that was probably worth $10,000. She ain't blink. She didn't blink. We have to know our self-worth and know what it is that we're offering so that we're making an impact to people every day. All right, y'all. Number 12, be willing to change. Yep. Sometimes, and I love Davia's wording, sometimes you have to pivot. It is okay to pivot. You work along a journey for a while, and at some point on that journey, you got to make another change. So be willing. Again, these are words of Davia. Be willing to pivot. Number 13, soul care. You can only go at this level for so long. At some point, you got to breathe. You got to take a step back. You got to say, okay, I need to rest. Don't allow other people to demand your time when you know it's time for you to rest. That was a whole lot I said right there. But seriously, no, listen to your body. Know when it's time for self-care. Number 14, take ownership of the decisions you have made. Y'all, take ownership of the decisions you have made. Take ownership of that. Take ownership. Even if other people, if you had a focus group that gathered together and that focus group is saying to you, okay, this is what you should do. Now, even if it fails, take ownership of that. Don't say, well, the focus group told me to do that. No, you take ownership of it because it's your business. You're the lead. You have to do that. And then finally, number 15, again, there'll be 14 more that I'll be sharing on Patreon. And you can still get on Patreon, y'all. You can still get there. And it's patreon.com/news in motion. I will put that up there again. Patreon, boom, there it is. Nope. Let me see if I can get it on there. There it is. You can go to Patreon and get that. So the final one, number 15, and I want y'all to hear this. Stop cutting what's not working. Stop cutting what's not working. It may not be working right now, but stay at it. Because as long as you are staying with it, it's going to change. It's going to change. So stop cutting what's not working. You'll know when it's time to cut it, okay? Even if you're losing money initially, don't stop. Don't cut it yet. Don't cut it. Maybe you have to massage it. Maybe you have to, again, using Davia's word, pivot a little bit, but don't just automatically stop it. All right, y'all. The rest of them will be on Patreon. They'll be on Patreon. For the win today, for the win, you stay the whole time. I love you, girl. For the win today, all entrepreneurs and people are out there with side hustles. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. I just want to salute you. I know it's hard out there. It's hard for me too. I know it is. But keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. The inspirational message, more on Daniel. Y'all, let me give y'all this on Daniel. This is the bomb right here, and we're out of here, I promise you. Y'all, Daniel chapter 8. It says, and y'all want y'all to read it for your own, on your own. But this is what I got out of Daniel chapter 8. There will be weary times. Take time to rest. It goes back to soul care. There will be weary times. Y'all, in verse 27 of Daniel chapter 8, Daniel receives an interpretation of a dream that exhausted him. He even became ill for several days. Now, when he felt better, he got up and went about the king's business, the king that he worked for. Now, Daniel said, and I want to quote this in verse 27, he says, I was appalled by the vision. It was beyond understanding. Hello, somebody. What am I saying here? Every day is not going to be a great day. There will be weary times, and that's when you have to take a rest. That's when you have to step back. Now, he was appalled by this vision. He was appalled by the interpretation. He was appalled by the dream. He even became ill. So this is what I'm saying. This is what God spoke to me. And I want you to read it for yourselves. We're still reading. We're still praying, reading, and writing in our journals. A part of that is this. Y'all, when you see something, when you experience something, when you discern something, when you discern it, it may make you ill. It may put you in a place of weariness. But that's not the time to stop. That's the time to take a rest. But as soon as you come out of that thing, just like Daniel, you have to continue the business of that you have in front of you. You have to continue that business. Y'all, I want you to continue to read Daniel. Daniel is showing me something brand new right now. And it's the season that I'm in. And every time I'm reading something like, God, is that for the people? And God tells me, the Holy Spirit prompts me to share it with you. Y'all, there's so much to unpack there. And I don't know where God has taken me with the book of Daniel, but I believe more to come is going to happen there. All right, y'all, I've seen all y'all's comments, and I know it was a long time today that I went through the Wednesday workshop. But y'all know what I say. Stay well. And remember, make some moves.